Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Demonless. I'm Robin, that's Zephyr, and oh god.
Lamu's dead.
Yeah, Lamu's finally fucking dead.
Well, you should probably go safe first in case, you know, you die.
No, yeah, that's
or this game crashes or something.
Man, I have a question. Was my previous assessment inaccurate? Had I objected to Her Holiness accompanying us, she would still be alive. I was created to aid humanity. Instead, I led a very precious human to her death.
Don't blame
No,
yourself.
I'm pretty sure we were the one who did it.
Yeah, that was...
So you mean to say this outcome was beyond my control? Could this
Yes,
be an
because we're the
example
one
of what
controlling this
humans
body,
refer
not
to
you.
as
Yeah.
comforting one another?
I mean, you're
see
not a
you
human,
are
so...
striving to be
Hey, he's trying.
considerate of my own state. Thank you for that. I will repay your kindness by serving as your strength. Fixating on the past cannot change its course, no matter how one may desire it. Instead, we can only redouble our efforts to ensure their deaths were not in vain.
Yes.
Shin Megami Tensei 5, but the only things that are different is that, the one voicing, Nahobino voices Aogami, and the guy voicing Aogami voices, the Nahobino.
What?
Switch the voice actors for, Nahobino and Aogami.
Why?
Just because I think it would be really, like, just as having that as an option, I think it would be really cool to have just, like,
Oh, save.
the I know, I'm just spinning. Just, like, imagine the Nahobino, some of the Nahobino's lines as, Aogami. Just like, Aogami's voice actor, Aramasa!
I mean, that just sounds like the Japanese VA for, Nahobino.
There you go. Oh, we can finally buy decent healing.
Ah, yes. An ox.
Ox Bazaar.
Yes, I'd like to buy 30 of your finest oxen. Say. Still can't buy any gems yet. You know.
Yeah, that's a shame. No new essences yet.
Not yet. Soon, probably.
No new relics. Oof.
Yeah, we haven't been collecting any.
I've been trying.
You decided we don't need relics anymore.
That's not what I decided at all, you shush.
Did you say?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
No.
Just making sure.
What?
Wait, no, I did not save. I wanted to heal first.
Make sure you save.
I'm going to... I am here!
What if the game crashes right now? Then you would have wished you'd had saved.
Well, that would have been a shame, because it's better for me... You told me to just, like, do all the things, like... The mechanical
Not
changes.
right after a boss fight. When you have a hard boss fight, the first thing you should always do is save. And then you set up, and then you save again. That way you don't lose progress.
Why?
It's the natural order of things. It's what gamers do. I'm a gamer, Robin. It's what I do.
Don't do it, Zero. That's your original body, Omega.
Don't do it, Nehobino. That's your original body.
Alright, you know what? If we need to do this, then we should probably head back to if we want to farm relics at all, we should probably have a Monozako.
Why?
Because she finds more relics. Like, that is an objective truth. We have discussed that. She finds more relics in places. We can still get the normal relics from the relic only locations, but she finds additional relics sometimes.
Yeah, but it's a Monozako.
Oh, look, categorically better. Look at
No,
her.
I think Pyro Jack's better.
Oh, Pyrojack just was vaporized from existence.
Just out of nowhere. Right in the distance.
Oh no. I just imagine just like... Hey, can I come with you? Sure, I guess. Pyrojack. Just get the fucking woman who voices all the Jacks to just... Alright, for this one, you are getting violently vaporized. Why is that my voice direction? Just trust us. I guess we just leave now. There's not really anything busted. Like, no, Fornius is weak to Hama as well, so we should probably not go fight Daisojo. Make Lamu. Oh, we can only make shitty. Oh, no, wait, that's Seaman Demon Lamu. Who is that?
Is there a way to see a fuller portrait?
Oh, it's Raja Naga.
Ah.
I think we can make Raja Naga.
Can we?
No, apparently not. I thought there was a way we could make Raja Naga once upon a time.
I know we could make regular Naga.
Probably allows us to make Raja Naga. All things good.
Return.
Not terribly important, but if we ever find a Raja Naga, I might decide to hit that up. Wouldn't hurt.
Maybe.
There's some new quests.
Have we done Thoth? We haven't done Thoth yet.
We have not done Thoth.
Thoth.
What's
We
that?
must do Tot. I don't remember.
Like I said, I kind of want to leave Thoth until we get a little bit stronger. Just because that'll make that easier.
We just defeated what's-his-face, so I'm pretty sure we can fucking kick his ass.
Alright. So what, he was weak to Hama, I believe? Well, we can actually check his
No,
essence.
he's weak to...
Mudo.
He was weak to Mudo.
Yeah, no, it was the exact fucking opposite.
But we still haven't tried the thing I suggested for him, though.
Yeah, no. Like, we can still do that.
Ah, the Inogami heads.
Thank you. Oh, this is useless.
This card is useless.
What's more? Oh, okay. Oh, so he'll take more whenever we have them. Good to know.
Ah.
Prepare to be disappointed, so, but... Oh, wait, we can just teleport. I forget about the teleport
Can we,
button so
though?
much.
I know you do.
What are these quests, though? I don't remember those quests. I think they're new.
Well, let's go and find out.
Do you want to do that first, or do you want to do Thoth first?
I kind of want to do Thoth, because that big old purple circle bothers me.
Yeah, fair. It's just screaming, do me, do me.
No thanks.
No thanks, bro.
Welcome.
Alright, so remind me what the strategy was. I remember most of it. We want to definitely take Mudo.
The same thing we did last time, Mudo and Dormina.
Yeah.
Like, mainly for MP conservation. And also Dark Masteries.
You wish to look.
It's Doi.
Because doing more damage is objectively good.
Alright, then... Bong. I wanted Baphomet.
Did we?
Yeah. He's got Mudun and
Oh
Dr.
yeah.
Roma. And
No, we need Mudo.
oh yeah.
But we'd still want Dark Plamora too.
Yeah. Hang on, let's get hang on, are you telling me Sandman doesn't have Dormina? What the fuck?
He has Dream Needle.
It's not helpful.
I mean, Dream Needle can sleep. Which will still do some damage, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't know how much that damage would even matter, but it's there, it's possible.
Alright. Yeah, that'll work. That gets Dormina on there.
How
Oh yeah.
And then Mudo.
We need Mudo.
Hang on, doesn't Leon
Legion.
No, she had Coast Siphon. I thought she had Dark Pleroma. What does Coast Siphon even do? Oh, okay. Low chance of MP recovery when like these status elements. That's like negative good.
Yes.
how is this?
Could also get a Makajama instead of a Dormina. But like,
Yeah. That doesn't get us
Meh.
up to tones.
true.
I don't want to drop Diorama as the thing. But I also Pierce Armor would also be really nice.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could just try with it. Like, we could just try with this.
Yeah.
Because Pierce Armor might be able to make up the difference. If it could, then Dark Pleroma would just do the same thing, but consistent.
Yeah, that's true. Because I think Pierce Armor is a 25% decrease for both, like, together.
Yeah. And Dark Pleroma is the same, but an increase.
How is this?
Yeah, if we could have both, then that'd be optimal, but, like, we don't have the slots for it, and I don't want to give up any of those three up there.
Like, therein lies the problem. Alright, and we'll save. And I'm gonna save on slot 2, just for posterity.
Slaunt.
We should actually probably hang on, actually. We should go to a bitch level place and farm out Magatsuhi.
True.
Tamachi is always optimal. I do find it funny how
It really
optimal Tamachi just... Oh yeah, need to do some bullshit.
You could also grind on the mandrakes in the other place, because they're like literally 5 feet from the fountain.
True. As opposed to the short walk this one is. Do we want to change our affinities, actually, now that I'm thinking about it? What is he?
Do we need to?
Yeah, he has attack, Hama. Does he have Hamon? I know he has Megiddo.
I don't remember. We can check the essence though.
Sometimes the essence boss is different, though.
I mean, we can still check. Because they're not always different. Mermaid wasn't different.
That is true.
Like, these are abscesses. They're not actual bosses.
Yeah.
There we go. Zoom.
And we head back.
Who would win in a fight, Nahubino or Zero?
Zero, almost definitively. I'm pretty sure Zero can stop time by the end of the game.
Usually, yeah.
Essences. Off. Weak to Mudo, which we have accounted for. Not okay. Skills. Oh. Okay, he does have Hamon. He doesn't have,
Okay, he doesn't. He does have a Diarama though.
yeah, he doesn't have
his...
He doesn't have Diorama, which we know he has in the other one. So, not exactly.
Yeah, that one's a little bit different, but like,
I think
not so much that it matters too much.
Yeah, I'm almost positive he didn't have Hamon though, because we've never seen him use it.
Yeah, because he never uses it.
Yeah, exactly. So in that
Probably replaced it with Diorama. He's like, this is mine now.
Yeah. In that case, I think as long as if there's anything on that we had that could get us physical resistance, you know, just because.
I mean, he doesn't even use his physical attack anyway. Like 90% of the time.
Right. So it's just like if we don't, I'm not gonna agonize over it. But if we do, then hey.
I mean, his physical attack's probably gonna do like 30 damage anyway. Like, eh.
I thought it was doing more like 60 when we saw it. Also, yeah, only thing we have is Black Ooze and physical resistance for fire and light weakness is sus.
I mean, essences like that don't matter if the boss or enemy doesn't have those affinities anyway.
True.
But that's how you should be looking at it, is what can you use right now, rather than what you can use for the long term.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on, Amanazako. This was supposed to be your thing!
No. This is why she sucks.
You were supposed to be good about this! I'm trying to prove a point!
No. No point. Only trick.
That is a really good move. Like, poison and defense down is silly.
True, yeah. Maybe you should get that.
This'll do.
I'm out.
Oh, we don't have our healer with us anymore.
Yeah, she exploded.
Why'd she have to go and explode?
She experienced the horrors of double penetration and died. Oh god! I always think that's a rock! Oh no, I'm charmed. Quick, Black Ooze, poison me!
Rock. Thanks. But I got you, bro.
Here.
If only Amanazako could heal us. You would have, if we ever unlock the ability to have Amanazako as a demon, and it turns out Amanazako has healing skills, I'm going to be upset.
Why?
Because that meant she's been sandbagging on us the entire time.
I mean, I kind of expect her to. She seems like the kind of person who holds back.
She's what? She doesn't seem
Not
like
in
she
a good way.
She seems like she would. She doesn't seem like she would hold back on us.
Nah. She seems kind of sus.
163. Why does that feel like it does more than the other one?
I don't know. Did
Nah.
we even get a dark thingy last time?
I think we did.
Well, now I'll never know.
I thought we did. I mean, we could obviously go back
You
and
tossed. We did.
thought. We could just do this.
Tossed. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We could probably just do that. Like, the problem was we were using a lot of MP the first time.
Yeah, because
That's why I said we. That's why I was like, do Mudo this time.
yeah.
Like, it's consistent enough that that we could probably get lucky enough to lock him into place.
You know what? Honestly, as long as he doesn't heal every turn, we could probably just spam him down with healing. Damage. Sorry.
True, yeah. Because it takes about 2 full turns to out damage his healing,
Mm-hmm.
even with the Taru thingy. I would still go for the occasional Dormina.
Yeah. Just to try to... for when I need to heal up or something. God damn it.
Yeah.
God.
Gosh darn diggity dog.
Wither. Curl up into a ball and die.
There we go. Oh.
But when I get hit by mud, I'm damned for the rest of my life.
That gamer luck.
Yeah.
All skill. 38, see? Told you.
Yeah, no, that was... doing that would not have been the play. Oh my god.
Weak to sleep my ass.
Yeah.
Well, what's the chance for Dormina? Oh, just his chance.
Yeah.
The double attack.
Yeah, this is... I feel like we might just want to... I feel like it's possible.
No. Yes, it is possible. Just go for the like you said, just attack him until he's dead.
Should have enough MP.
Maybe.
If we use gems, we should probably have enough MP for that.
Let's save the gems for last.
Yeah. Okay, we have 198 MP. So 12 total thingies. 12 MP per cast. I missed that.
I don't.
But so yeah, 198 divided by 2. 60, 20, 180. So 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. Then we have 20, yeah, 48. So we have 19 casts of Mudo.
Will 19 be enough, though?
That's the question. And you know how much, no, we don't. I think we looked it up once, but, I don't think it tells us HP anyway.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It looks like if he doesn't heal, it'll be enough, but, you know, Joey's out.
True.
And obviously, him doing that is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but like, it's fine. We can do this. We
Yeah.
can deal with this. I don't think we care about that.
Yeah, we do. That's gonna be Megiddo. Does like 90 damage.
Unless you put him to sleep.
Thank God.
Now he's sleepy.
That actually worked.
His snoring goes with the vocals of the track.
True. I'm gonna
Well-timed snoring.
use this opportunity to chakra drop.
This'll do.
It's not like he's healing, so maybe we can get this buff to heal.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm full.
Okay, he's not awake yet.
Yeah. Nice! The lucky seal!
Nice. Now he can't use it. Alright. Now's the time where we just really go in and spam.
Yep.
Because I'm guessing if it wears off, he's gonna heal himself, I
Yeah.
think.
He's already trying.
Ooh, he tried to. He's like, oh no, oh my god, oh my god. Now it just needs to stay on.
There it goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Wither!
With the...
Get fucked.
There we go. He's asleep.
Alright. We could use chakra drops, but I'm just gonna go for seals.
Yeah, probably.
Go for seals and pray for the best. Ah, shit. Okay, we earned that. We deserve that.
Alright, now kill him. Keep killing him.
Go back to killing him. You make up for lost time. We did get some MP back though, so now we can probably have one more use of, or two of, OwO. Yeah, see, that's what would have crit us earlier. Alright, now we really need to heal.
Just a little bit.
God. Okay, now we really, really, really need to heal.
Yeah, just go for the heal, don't go for the Dormina.
If we double Megiddos, we might still die.
You still could have,
True. Oh,
you still could have done some damage to him.
true. I panicked a little, but, he threw.
Well, stop panicking. Because the AI is stupid sometimes.
True. Go for the stun or go for damage?
At this point, probably damage. Like, he's low enough that we're not doing enough damage right now.
Yeah.
Because he is going to heal himself just like that. So, like, if you keep trying to go for the stuns, then he's going to just eventually heal it off, and it's going to use more MP, and the battle's going to last longer, and it's just going to loop until we start actually doing damage.
Yeah. Alright, we can die this turn, so I'm going to heal. Good.
Like, now you're probably going to have to try and sleep him so you can try and regain MP.
Yeah.
And HP.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not going to have enough damage going in.
Ugh.
Unfortunate.
Alright, we're gonna have two. Okay, there we go. I don't want him to attack me at all. We do have 2 pots now.
Yeah, fuck it. Use one. Might be a waste, but might be worth it.
Yeah. Guarantee the fight.
Yeah.
Alright. And Lifestone.
He's still sleeping.
Go back in or go for seals?
Go back in. Because remember, he resists seal.
Yeah.
And we did get lucky that one time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I doubt it'll happen again. And even if it does, then yeah. Like, we just need to outdamage his healing at this point. We have enough MP that we can just outdamage his healing. Assuming he doesn't spam it like 2 or 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I'm actually counting turns right now. I'm gonna see if I can't figure out how many... If I can't figure out a pattern. Okay, we definitely want to try to sleep him now.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It's the... No.
We are super dead.
Yep.
And the thing is, I don't want to guard on that one either, because they're like not doing damage or not getting... This is a boss that we really need to be going consistently in on, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the problem was you were trying to sleep him too much.
Yeah.
Like that's why he started healing a lot of your damage. It's because you kept trying to sleep him and failing. That's why I said you have to go all in.
Yeah. It's a weird sort of like finesse. It's just like the sleeping was obviously very good. I mean, that's why we took sleep in the first place. But hindsight 2020, we might have... Wait, did we not actually... I want to check something real quick. Okay, yeah, we did take Oma. I guess we could have kept Pierce Armor in that case.
If you want to replace Dormina with Pierce Armor, you probably can.
Maybe.
It'll help guarantee that you do a lot more damage per Mudo. Like, Dormina still has the chance to miss.
Whereas Pierce Armor... Yeah.
And then just guard on the fucking Magatsuki thing.
Where was it?
Or you can ignore it and hope he does double Maturundas. You know.
Yeah, no. We've seen that one time. Where was it? I know we had it.
It was
Yakshini.
Yeah. Her naked lady.
Hey, could we get a better order of that, though?
What's Venom Chaser again? Is it just...
Where it affects the target's poison.
How is this?
If they're poisoned. Okay,
Yes.
never mind.
Yeah, no, not that great.
We're...
Alright, yeah, no, this is, well, a boss with such a simple gimmick. It's giving me more trouble than I would have expected. Just because, you know, any boss with a large heal can be difficult at times.
Like, Seal was a good suggestion, it's just, he resists it, so it's hard to get off, and when you do get it off, he can just,
Here you go.
you know, you're relying too much on RNG and relying on it not peeling the first couple turns he has it.
Yeah.
But it does allow us to get a few turns on him, but if it peels off, then trying to reapply it, he's probably going to heal himself back to full by the time you can get another one on.
Yeah.
Unless you get really lucky.
Which I'm not.
Like, I'd rather we go for consistency rather than relying purely on RNG.
Yeah. And plus, Pierce Armor will help us continue doing damage even after he starts debuffing us. Like,
That
see,
is true, yeah.
right now we're doing around the same amount of damage, I think. Maybe a little lower.
Yeah, about the same.
Cool.
But we're still relying on RNG in that he doesn't use diorama.
And then... Oh, wrong one. God. Rude. That's all I have to say about that. Rude.
Imagine being rude.
Yeah, if he lets this peel, then we'll be really nice. But,
Mm-hmm.
and we can still sleep him with stones if we so choose.
True, yeah.
Ow. Yeah, we have in death range.
Death range. We are only barely out damaging his healing.
Yeah. That's the sucks, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
And you fuck off.
I think he knows what he's doing.
I think Aim absolutely knows what he's doing. Checking my damage buffs. Ow.
Ow.
Yeah, and of course, now we have to choose.
Hmm. Yeah, you can reapply debuffs, but you can't reapply your life after
Yeah.
you die, Robin.
Yeah.
Words to live by.
I was going to increase my mana, but here we are.
You no bung.
You know what? Fuck Pierce Armor. Let's just spam.
Oh boy.
No thoughts. Head empty. Spam.
I mean, you're at 12 MP. Now you're at 4.
Now I'm at 198. I'm just gonna keep putting pressure on.
Good.
Alright, so he just healed. Great.
Oof.
Ow.
He did the mosquito.
Yep.
The mosquito.
Healing. It is nice being able to heal for that much.
Yeah.
Alright. There's the debuffs. Alright. We are beyond the second question mark now, so we are at least making some progress, I think. Maybe.
The question marks are all the milestones.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have to block. Because if he does anything, then I die.
He bonk.
Yep.
And he bonk. Why won't you die?
There's the heal. Alright. He stalled a lot that time, so that went well.
True, yeah.
Depending on how many Megitos he throws my way, this may or may not be possible, I don't know.
He does like reapplying Matarinda.
Yeah.
Honestly, what you could probably do is just apply 1 Pierce Armor
Maybe.
instead of 2. Maybe, anyway. It depends on how much of that extra damage you're making up while Pierce Armor is active.
Yeah, that's the problem.
'Cause that's also the thing you gotta take into account when applying debuffs now is if your damage for the next 2 attacks makes up the difference, or losing that damage in order to apply that debuff in the first place.
Yeah. Did not mean to a Mogatoki critical there.
Rip. Should take this reset.
Yeah, you know what?
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that would even... It's just like... Only holding on 1 doesn't really change how much damage... Because, like, I still need to... If I want to maintain that 1, then I need to work at it the same way I've been doing to maintain 2.
Not really. Like, you could still wait for it to wear off and then reapply it. That still gives you the damage
I guess.
for just another turn.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm not sacrificing as much damage as I would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
But that's why I don't like the new debuff thing. The buff timers, because it's like if you spend a turn applying Pierce Armor, how much extra damage is Muto going to do in order to make up that extra few points
I can
that you just spent?
I can
Like, mathematically, yeah.
Well, assuming that we aren't getting affected by Matarunda, which basically cancels it out.
Yeah.
It seems like it gives us an additional 25 damage per use on hit. And if we lose 25 if we get hit with Matarunda, so it
Well,
evens
let's
it
just
out.
do it from a control standpoint. Like, just always do things like this in a controlled environment.
No, I know. I'm talking.
Like, always assume that everything is in a controlled space.
No, yeah, like that's mother. That's
You got a shot in the ass.
I just ran right into it, man. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to say. Like, it's 25 one way or the other.
This'll do.
Mm-hmm.
But Pierce Armor loses like 75 from the basic hit, which I can demonstrate right now.
Well, about 60, I think, because I think it does like 90-ish?
70.
70. Yeah, it loses a lot.
That's literally worse than half.
Like, you have to do that much. You have to do more than the difference. You have to do more than 70 extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if we do that,
That's 30.
182.
I have to guard or I explode.
So, a 30, and then you would do So then it would wear off.
So,
and
right
then
there.
you do
Technically speaking, I made 80 damage out of using Pierce Armor in that situation.
which
No.
is very marginal.
Yeah. Especially because I used 150. I spent 80 damage to make 80 damage.
Yeah. Like, that's the problem with using Pierce Armor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You would only get real value out of it is if you use Amogotoki
Yeah.
like right after.
Or maybe if I was maybe if I was higher level, I don't know, like that might change the math. Just because it is multiplier based, I know that.
Yeah, but as it stands right now,
Yeah, in a more straight
kind of,
fight.
Yeah. Like, normally it's not so bad when it's fine when enemies aren't healing themselves. But when it comes to fights like this, where it comes down to basic mathematics.
Yeah. Like, that's kind of why I was saying just, like, stop and come back later. Just because, like, yes, this is doable. Like, mathematically, we can tell that there is an RNG where this works. But how long will it take to... I didn't even realize he Mogotoki criticals.
Oh, whoops.
Like, I realized I was talking, then I saw him Matsarune to me while he was on fire, and I'm like, oh, shit. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
We'd probably have till we get something else.
Yeah.
Like, unless you want to try Madoon again.
Nah. I think that's just too expensive.
Lamu.
Oh, hey, now Lamu appears there. Born from Apsu and
Ah, yes.
Tiamat. I didn't know that Lamu and Tiamat were in the same mythos. Right, yeah.
Perfumet.
Okay, yeah, that puts us back to... Oh, no, it doesn't. Where were we? Did we have a save of that? Like, prior to us making those changes?
No.
No, yeah. Oh, well. Nope, oh, well. But, yep. I guess next time we will be heading back and continuing the plot.
Or maybe side quests.
Maybe side quests. We did have a couple new side quests that looked like they opened up. So, yeah. But, yep. See ya.
Yep.